of seconds late.
Couple of seconds late.
I think.
It's been a busy day. Interesting, our colour choices tonight.
Oh no!
It's a horrible clash.
That is a horrible clash.
How come I went out of left field?
What about me though? When was the last time that I wore bright orange? Who would know? Champagne food.
So we're just getting you guys up so we can hear what you're saying.
Live. Gotcha.
Want to do this one too?
Sure.
Might change my shirt. I reckon you look,
What?
I don't know. Trying to connect.
Oh, trying to reconnect. That's no good. Oh, it's saying finish. Oh, that's interesting.
We're done.
Got a bit of a Facebook.
Alright guys, we're off now. No, I'm joking.
Got a bit of a Facebook issue. No, still trying. Still trying. Hi guys! How are we all?
Well, here.
Yeah.
I was cracking a beer. Well-deserved beer.
How are you, Em? Colvin? You, that little post you did the other day looked absolutely awesome, and Jess looked fantastic. Facebook is having a bit of trouble, guys. So
Let's back up.
Oh, there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeehaw. Happy Thursday!
Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Yeah, it is.
It's been a big day today, hasn't it?
Massive. We are categorically stuffed.
I need to turn this down.
Your volume, you do so. Yeah, we got a surprise phone call from a mate to say, I've got some spare concrete, do you want it? And of course you always want concrete for stuff.
Around your veggie garden.
Just needed boxing and all sorts of stuff done.
Level, clean out the veggie garden.
We're now to get it done and box.
Box it up and yeah, we're going hard.
Hectic's the word.
Jodie Ann's got sore back, I've got sore elbows and
Bug in
back.
the back. Cheers to you though, because you did
Yeah,
really well.
we did good.
And
we only just made it here. Facebook's not even making it here.
yeah, it's having a bit of trouble. Alright guys, beef stroganoff, another super easy dish tonight.
But you're going to make it easier?
It's just kind of easy anyway, and I like doing these easy recipes because, I don't know, it works for you guys, midweek, you know, getting stuff done fast is what we're all about this time.
This is one of those dishes that it's good to do once a week and you can use it as well for a bit, hey?
Well, yeah, depending on the size of the family, like we'll have 2 meals out of this. So, yeah, you know. So, you know how I work, champagne food on a beer budget. Beautiful graze-fed stir-fry from Coles, marked down by 40%, so $6.60 instead of $10. Half a kilo, it's already done. So, beef stroganoff is
Someone
strips.
just said, hi, punks, what's this? Be notified, go away.
Yeah, beef strips, it's already done. So there's a lot of work already taken out of the picture.
So what did you get? Sorry, I was busy.
Stir fry, beef.
Got a cheap, marked down.
Yep, absolutely. So if you want to start doing the onions, and we're just gonna, everything's strips, it's gonna be strip beef. I've already done the mushrooms, they're strips. The onions Mick's gonna do in strips. We're gonna use fettuccine, because it's in strips. Should have called it strip beef, woo. So yeah, it's going to be nice and easy. If you haven't had beef stroganoff before, it's delicious. Try it. If you have had it,
Hey, I like this.
what?
Walking in, the onions are prepped.
Mick was
It's
way
easy. I just got to cut straight lines.
busier than me, so I've done a lot of his prep today, and busier than me because he's got bigger muscles, obviously. A lot of the stuff I can't do.
Muscles.
So we've got.
Here's to all you concreters. My God.
Yeah, stay with it because Mick's not going to start doing it anytime soon.
Thanks to the other Mick who helped us out, who dropped off the concrete.
Yeah, a bit of a ledge, wasn't he?
He didn't hang around.
As it turns out, the guy that delivered the concrete, we know his mum. So that was super cool. I know, right? So big shout out to Mick Naismith if he's watching. So I've put a tablespoon, it's probably a bit over a tablespoon of plain flour into a bag and a teaspoon of paprika. And we always use smoky. You can use sweet paprika if you've got it. It's more about
smoky, is that barbecue flavour.
It's good. So I'm just throwing that in with the flour, and it didn't really all come out all that well. Do you want to grab some salt and pepper?
Just grab some more of this.
No, it's
There's
all
a
good.
lot more of this.
That'll do.
There you go. That'll make up for it.
Excellent. I'm going to put in a bit of salt and pepper.
Do you want heat on?
Yeah. So we're going to get this beef all coated in the flour, and that's going to start creating a gravy for us. So
it'll give you a crust, won't it, on the outside of the beef?
Yeah.
A bit of a flavour, and also helps give you a base for a gravy.
100% later on. So leave a bit of air in your bag.
Can I shake?
Yep. And you want to get your fingers into all those strands of meat and get them really good coated with the flour. And get some heat into that. So I'm going to put some oil in our pan. I'm going to do the meat first and take it out. Then we'll start going in with everything else. So we've had another massive week, guys. We did an interview yesterday on the radio with Triple M in Bendigo.
Oh yeah, did anyone hear
We
that?
had chicken dinner. It was fantastic. We got a heap of new friends on. It's interesting too. So let's go on too. I wonder if that's to do with your phone because Facebook's struggling again. Very weird night in the connection department tonight, guys. Don't know why.
Joy's living in the country with no decent internet.
This is only just to be able to see, which you can't see some face here at the time at the moment anyway, which is totally weird. So stick with us.
Not all our fault.
No.
The Joys are doing live and real.
And you know what? Champagne Food Instagram just paused too. So we must have. Let's say we've got a real connection issue tonight, guys. So
Internet's got COVID.
It's gone down. That's hilarious. So that's used up all of that flour.
Pretty well coated.
That's fantastic. I'm going to wait to get this scorchingly hot, and then we're pretty much going to flash fry this. Thank you.
Why isn't
Flash
that
fry
staying
the
lit
beef.
up?
I don't know.
It's an empty kitchen.
Like that. Oh,
There we are.
go. Wow, that was quite bizarre, wasn't it?
Maybe it doesn't
start
like the
saying
colours
hello
we're
to a
wearing.
few people. Yeah, we just realised
Tracy,
how...
hi. We missed you earlier in the week. We both made a comment.
No
John,
Trace
g'day.
on Monday
Mate,
night.
yeah. This is
that
definitely
flash?
going to be you.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know if these colours go. What do you...
I don't know. Can you let us
Weird.
know?
We
I don't
sort of
feel
saw
like
each
it
other down
does.
this end of the house and went...
Yeah,
I had to wash concrete out of my hair and...
absolutely. All right, so I'm going to throw this beef in, and we're going to bust it all up once it gets in there.
It's got a sizzle going. That's good.
But I want this done really quick.
You're going to want to rest it in something, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And then I'm going to pull it out, like I said. We want to keep the heat in the pan high, which is easy to do. Lost Facebook again.
So you Facebookers, you might want to go over to Instagram because it seems to be a little bit more
reliable tonight.
reliable, even
This
though
has never happened.
Sam told Edward it was.
It was ours.
Frozen too now.
No, it wasn't.
Was. Telling you.
She said that she told Edward it was their connection, but it's not, it's ours.
Oh, that's so Edward can.
Well, it's not as if it's a school night, it's school holidays. Anyway, back to this. We are just going to fry this beef off, and as soon as it's got colour, it's coming off because the meat is cut so thinly, and it's going to go back into a sauce. Yeah.
So I'll get cooked through. So we're just
Sear's
searing it, real hot, real quick, in, out. Sear it, get it out.
Absolutely. Get some nice crusty bits on the bottom of the pan. Then we're going to go in with the onion. Is that water? Yep. Onion and mushroom, which shouldn't take too long at all because we'll keep that still nice and high. Create a sauce, put the meat back in, pour it over some pasta, and Thursday night dinner done. Fantastic.
I'm going to pour concrete more often maybe.
Yeah.
Because all I've done is cut up onions.
So,
I'll ask questions.
Monday night, we did our... What did we do Monday night? We had rice left over. Oh, we did butter chicken. And so I had all that rice left over, and we had the best.
Fried rice.
Mick just cut up so much stuff and literally emptied out the veggie compartment.
Capsicum fine, onion fine, We had some peas, corn. I sat there and spent ages cutting up really fine carrot.
Yeah, nice dices.
Nice small dices. What else did we do? Did a great fried rice.
It was awesome.
With the leftover rice that we're talking about, it was beautiful.
Absolutely. We are having lots of issues, aren't we?
Yeah,
hey, Melissa, how you going? Shaz, evening guys, what's on the menu? We are doing beef stroganoff. Like, it doesn't get much easier. So that's all come apart beautifully.
So what do you got sitting here ready to go?
So I've got some stock, some sour cream. I'm going to deglaze the beef, the onions and mushrooms with a bit of white wine shortly to pull a nice gravy all together. And then this meat will just go straight back in. That's done.
I reckon that looks done to me. You right there, Muscles?
Yeah, just. Got the shakes, I can tell you.
I had Jodie Ann trying to screen concrete off on, how much do you reckon that steel weighed? It was a big bit of steel.
I reckon it would have weighed
That's all we had.
half of what I do. It was heavy, guys, really heavy.
The funny thing is, I was breathing really deeply and you're only breathing through your nose. I think someone was
Yeah, but
pushing
you
harder
always
than
breathe
me.
a lot harder than
Putting that aside is all.
I do. Alright. So if you want to do, do you want to do the onions and then I'll do the pasta? So I'm going to get some,
You put some oil in here.
and we'll get that happening a little bit. So that's literally just strips of onion, guys, not diced or anything like that, not wedges, strips.
Onion cut in half and then stripped.
Then I'm going to add some butter. We're going to put all the mushrooms in. It's about 300 grams of mushrooms. 1 large brown onion. Yep, that's going good. And I'm going to check this thing out that I got off a baker yesterday. It's a pot holder. And
Apparently it's old fashioned.
I don't know.
Well, it's
check
new.
this out. It's new, but how good is this? Because check that out.
Once you're done, you let it go and it just hangs on your wrist.
And that's it. So then the next time that you go to the
You can pick up the knife
oven
if you're doing.
to pick something up, or
Pretty
you
clever.
I know,
Pretty clever.
right?
Never
It's
seen
a
one
piece of
before.
material with a hole in it. I mean, it's super thick, but thanks, Dave from Moama Bakery for that one. That made my day yesterday, didn't it?
It did. You were that excited about it.
Because he goes, do you want one? And I said, oh, yes, please. So I was expecting him to give me an old knackered one out of the laundry basket. Onions everywhere. And he gave me 2 brand new ones. So,
A
yeah.
little bit of butter would be nice here now.
Yeah, well, butter when the mushrooms go in.
Okay.
I'm going to use about 2/3 of a packet of
3 second rule.
fettuccine.
I'll turn that heat down. You've got that still on.
Beautiful. We know the secret about doing spaghetti or fettuccine, don't we? Give it a twist so that it all stays upright in the pan, but it all falls apart.
Sorry, we can't show you this. We probably could have twisted around a little bit more tonight.
Doesn't matter. Mushrooms.
So pasta's cooking in the background. So always remember, heaps of salt, nearly to the point of it tastes like the ocean.
Well, that's what they say is enough salt so that it does taste like seawater. Big dollop of butter for the mushies, because you know what the mushroom's going to do, don't you? You're going to suck the whole lot up. Makes my mouth water. Excellent. I know, the connection's really bad, Shaz. If you can flip over to Instagram.
For some reason, Instagram's staying.
Oh no, apparently they're having troubles there too.
We might have to
not
look at
great
doing
tonight.
something to boost the place.
Don't know. Very unusual though.
So we're sorry, guys.
Yeah. Particularly there's possibly new people joining us tonight and what have you. Yeah, frozen again. It's got to be, I mean, we're still on Wi-Fi, so
Yeah, so we shouldn't be frozen, should we?
don't know. See, look, it's happening on Insta now as well. Yeah. Oh, frozen there. Crazy.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Trying to shut us down.
Alright, let that get some stuff happening. Alright, going to give this pasta a bit of a stir-o before it decides it wants to stick to itself.
Right, so you're going to let that reduce. Your onions are going to go translucent. Your mushies are going to melt down.
Nice and soft.
Then what's going to be the next plan after that?
White wine.
Ooh.
White wine and some stock and some sour cream, and then yeah, we are done. Now I did expect to have a lot more. I'll pull out some flour. I expected you did really, really well with the flour on the meat. Usually there's some left in the bag.
Ah.
Yeah, so I was going to create a bit of a roux with some of the flour that was left over.
Well, how about...
And there isn't any.
If you
stick
that out,
stick with us, guys.
Yeah, you got to think on your feet. A little bit of flour, a little bit of
Let's flour.
Where's that bag?
That's good. We want this. Nice, excellent. Now I use portobello mushrooms because for mine portobello are the bomb, and we can only get white mushrooms or portobellos up here. We can't get all the other Swiss browns and. It's not the sort of recipe that you would go using all the yummy Asian ones, the gnocchis or anything like that. Plus, it's champagne food on a beer budget, not we want to pay $28 a kilo for mushrooms. So, yeah. Now, so what was I saying? I was saying about, Triple M, our little stint on Triple M on yesterday morning went super well. So thanks to, hopefully, if anyone has joined us that was listening to us on Triple M, and this is your first time watching, we don't normally have this much trouble, I have to say. We've never. And this is what would this be, our 30th?
Oh, we haven't counted how many of these we've done, actually.
We've done lots. How long has COVID been going? March, April, May,
So, I don't want to sit there and count it up.
So that's 16 weeks. So yeah, probably we've done about, this will probably be close to our 30th.
Right, so all I've done is a little bit of flour and smoked paprika, because I reckon they're the main two things in the coating that Jodianne did. A little bit of salt.
Yeah.
A little bit of pepper.
7 there. Give me a fettuccine, bit of a stir. Don't forget, guys, whenever you're cooking anything with pasta, to always keep a cup of pasta water aside before you.
So you want me to just cook this in the pan on the edge there?
Not yet.
No.
That's it. Beautiful.
Because if you're going to put that in the pan, you want to make sure that flour cooks, don't you?
Yes, exactly. So these mushrooms are still not quite reduced. You know how once you've cooked down your mushrooms, they let out a bit of moisture? We want to capture that moisture in with this bit of flour, and I'll add a little bit more butter. Wouldn't normally have to do this, like I said, but...
I did too good a job with the bag.
Yeah, and stir fry, there's a lot of surface area. Pardon me. Normally I would use...
Nothing left in the bag?
No. Fillet steak or scotch or something like that, thinly cut, so this has given us a lot more surface area than normal.
Been a big day, hey?
Oh my goodness me. I'll be ready for bed.
After we finish tonight with you guys, we're just probably going to fall in a big heap.
You know,
either that or get that, you know, that second wind you get.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about.
Couple of beers, second wind.
Yeah. Yeah, you had that, because we haven't eaten anything either. Because
thanks to Gav Law for today, who did surprise us with the concrete, but he knows damn well that we'd rather bust our arse and use it rather than waste it.
100%.
So, what are you doing there?
So, I'm just adding a little bit of butter and flour to the bottom of this because I want the sauce to thicken up really nicely and go, so it's picking up all the nice colour in the bottom of that pan. Just so that we've got a nice sauce to go over, nice creamy sauce.
So this is what you call a roux, isn't it?
Correct.
So what will happen, because you've used flour and a bit of flavour,
yep,
whatever you add to that will continue to thicken if it's done right.
That's exactly right.
Right, so you're hearing that, guys? So a little bit of flour, yes, we put some seasoning and stuff in there. And as Jodianne even adds her wine and her stock. if you slowly add it, it'll thicken to a nice sauce. So that's the whole idea behind that.
About a third of a cup of white wine, half a cup if you like. Doesn't matter. Sort of go with about a cup of liquid between your wine and your stock, or water. I don't really, I'm not here to judge people. If you want to use more wine, you can. See how that's going nice and thick already?
So straight away you can see it's liquid going in there.
That'll come up to
I don't know if you guys can see it in this deep pan.
But it's started to go a bit of a gravy sort of thickness already. If you can pull out one of those tomato paste sachets, just again.
So you've seen us use these before.
2 tablespoons. We just do it because it's faster.
And if not, I mean, it's actually a really good way of going. How often do we not use 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, not often. But I do have one of those squeeze ones in the fridge because they're cheaper. It's about, we're champagne food on a beer budget.
Just massaging it all out.
Is that hurting? Your 4 fingers?
My elbows are killing me, let alone many other parts.
It's one of those jobs, the whole concrete, we're not concreters. I put up
It's one of those jobs where your head goes below your bum, works your core harder as well.
I put up a couple of videos of what we were doing and what have you, and yeah.
Was I smiling in any of them?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't in them though. All right, that's looking fantastic. See?
It's got a really deep colour to it.
Because of the mushies, because I've used portobellos. So that's good. A little bit of red from the tomato paste, those.
You got Rach Taylor, Robbie, Ashley. They're all saying
all the
hi.
Taylors.
All the Taylors are here.
Hey, how are ya? Good to see ya. So I'm just adding some more of the
Sammy, how you going, Chickie?
Sammy Beckman.
She's part of the Champagne Food on a Beer Budget
Team.
Big
Sammy's
time.
our runner for
No,
filming.
she's more than that.
I know, but that's her role in our thing. No, video keeps pausing. Definitely does. Me too. Is yours blurry? We're so sorry, guys. Maybe we'll try Facebook. Oh, here we go. Shazzy Rock 75.
Anyone
Hello,
who knows
Shazzy.
the experts out there, because we're literally using my old iPad, your new phone, to record this, as we've done from the start. This started off as a bit of a, let's have some fun.
Yeah, we
might
were
have
really
to
going to do this.
We might actually have to treat this a little bit more seriously.
Get a booster, maybe.
I don't know, better cameras.
I tell you what, we've got better internet connection where we are than many people in our region though, so we're super lucky.
Well, apparently not.
Well, this is the first time that's happened out of 30 cooks, so I think we are still pretty lucky. Alright, sour cream. This is sort of what gives you
I'm
the
just going to stir and check the pasta.
creaminess. What are we up to? 23 minutes? This is going to be done super fast, guys. Which I'm liking.
Now, is this going to get served on pasta or mixed through?
No, we're going to serve it on it.
On it?
Yep.
So, you've got to keep that in mind. If you're going to do a pasta, you pull it out really al dente if you're going to stir it through.
Oh, Dijon mustard. Ha ha ha. So we want a tablespoon of Dijon. And I thought you were getting me a tablespoon. But that's okay.
No, it is faster. So I would say that's perfect if you were going to stir it through, but it's underdone if you're going to serve it.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know what?
It's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Is the whole lot the same though?
By the time we drain it.
Beautiful. So a tablespoon of Dijon in there as well. So I'll give this a taste because all we've done in the salt and pepper department is salt and pepper, the seasoning. The flour. We haven't actually.
And you know how much we love to season.
Yeah. Could you please take that?
I can.
And give it a rinse because then I'll use the same one for.
Do you want me to rinse it like this?
Yeah, no, I don't because I wanted to use it for. Just grab me another one now.
I'll wash it.
Okay.
There's your pasta.
Sour cream. I can't remember how much sour cream. 2 goes a cup. So at a guesstimation.
Right, I'm thinking there's no way you're going to want any of the pasta water.
Look, this is my rule of thumb, right? Whenever you do pasta, just before you drain it, take a cup of it out.
And put it aside. That way you can't go wrong.
And put some aside. It doesn't matter whether you use it or not. You know what I mean? But if
it's better tasting water. It's
goes down
seasoned.
the
It's
sink.
got pasta.
If it goes down the sink, you can't save it. It goes down the sink anyway, so whether you use it straight away or you use it, or you pour it down the sink later, I should say, isn't going to matter. Here comes that nice creamy look that we're getting now from the sour cream. So then I'm going to put my meat back in, and our pasta will go on top. Geez, we have whipped through this really quickly, guys.
Well, I'll start cleaning up a little bit. A little bit.
Oh, that is so good. And you know what that tastes like? I have fully loaded that with Worcestershire sauce, and I haven't. See what you.
I licked the spoon and had that Worcestershire Vegemite sort of flavour to it.
Umami, Dijon mustard, delicious.
I go a little bit more of the creaminess in
Sour
there,
cream.
because it's strong. It's good.
Now, if you,
That's good.
I know, right? I've had the sour cream sitting on the bench for probably 25-30 minutes. So if you put it in cold and it looks like it's splitting, don't panic, it's not splitting. It's literally just sort of melting, I suppose you'd say, in the pan. It's going from cold to getting up to the same temperature as it's in the pan.
It's creamy.
So that's yum. So that can go side. Nice.
Look at this. This has got to be the quickest we've got to the pointy end of it.
Well, I would say so, yeah.
And this is beef stroganoff.
I know, it's so
Gonna
yum.
make room here.
People pay lots of money for this in restaurants. Oh, look at that. Come off it, will ya?
I'm even going to take that and get rid of that.
Yum. Oh, my mouth is watering. Doesn't have the fact that we haven't eaten.
Can you lift it over to the camera, or do you want me to take
I
it
will
over?
in a second, yeah. How's our pasta looking?
Pasta's
Strange.
spot on.
So you want to put that in our bowl that we decided on.
Alright.
I'm going to let this meat get back up to temperature. I'm serious, I'm salivating.
Do you want to go the whole lot?
Yep. Delicious. See the nice big bits of mushroom and the nice big bits of
It looks great to me.
onion. So
Looks great.
it's all good. No point
Let's
trying
move
to
this aside.
show facey because it's frozen again. Jeez, it comes back and keeps going in and out, doesn't it?
Sammy's saying something about a sapling. I think I know roughly where she's headed.
Yeah, Sammy's our tree waver.
Next time we'll get you a bigger branch if you like.
For sure. I'm going to try that now that it's gone back in because I still haven't seasoned.
I don't agree with this bowl. The pasta's disappeared in it.
Oh, it has too.
Jodie Ann insisted on this bowl. I wanted a white bowl for this one.
We'll go grab the other one.
Oh, I agree. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What about the spin out one?
No,
No.
white one. No, because what will happen with the spin out one is it will lose all the sauce and stuff in its little divots. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of salt and quite a whack of pepper, only because Mick's not here and I love pepper. Like, love the pepper. Alright. That's good. There's a white one on the sideboard.
This one?
Oh, if you want, yeah. That's not what I was thinking of, but yeah, it's a white board. It's a white bowl.
I'd rather a bigger one, to be honest.
Well, I think the other one, if you look on the sideboard in the studio where we did our instant restaurant, I'm turning that off because I don't want any more heat on that. Let me see what his pasta's on. Well, 6 of one, half a dozen. What do you want to do? Yeah, but it's quite shallow at the bottom. It'll do. How's that for preparation, guys? So disorganised, so sorry. But that's us. What you get, it's what you get with us, isn't it? a shame to be
Let's
in
double
and out
up.
of connection.
Do a you and me dish.
That's never going to work.
Huh?
Well, I'll never eat that much in a week.
It's not the point.
Okay. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll just do one serving. Don't forget to photo.
Don't forget the photo.
And I was late as I had a phone call earlier, Heather. Yeah. And there's absolutely nothing we can do, guys.
Do you want it in a pile like that, or do you want it? We'll do one of each. No?
We'll twist that one. Scoop.
Don't twist your pasta, twist the bowl, by the way.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Good job.
I got height in mine. Oh, I did have.
Nice and
So, anyone who's watched us
creamy.
before, we're not great at plating.
I'm so tempted to put that pasta water in.
To thin it down a bit.
You happy with it, are you?
I reckon it's
I'm
pretty
just
good.
trying to create more gravy. I'm a gravy fan.
You could make it go further, but it's
So you can't see the pasta.
pretty good.
Photo.
Photo, hang on, I'm gonna
Do that one.
top
'cause
mine as well.
It's terrible.
We'll get a twin photo. Yeah, yours looks like a bunch of mush.
Looks like a dog's breakfast for mine. I didn't bring parsley in, which I was meant to. So badly organised. But you know what? The best thing is I've got these concrete paths down the middle of my veggie garden.
She'll be able to see all the
So-
brown snakes when she goes to the veggie garden now. She'll be able to hose them off.
So I can tell you a story about brown snakes in that I went to take my compost bin out, this is a couple of years ago, lifted the lid of my compost bin and a brown snake reared up at me out of my compost bin. So that was a interesting day, let's say.
What are you going to have on that? You haven't got any...
I didn't have, just
We're a bit unorganised for this one, guys. You just load it up, it's going to cover it again.
I'm going to show. Beautiful. At the end of the day,
I'm
all
going
you
to tell
need
you
to
what the
see,
meat tastes like, guys.
you need to see is the creaminess. Peter, how you going? Hey, Liv. Can we see? Yep, it's in and out again on Facebook. So, good.
Yeah.
You're probably just going to say that anything's good because we haven't eaten.
It's one of those
Today.
dishes, though, that you know that tomorrow will be better.
Because of the flavours.
Because we've done it in, what, 30 minutes from the start. I would rather see that flavour go through the meat a little bit more.
Like spag bowl.
Yeah.
Like spag bowl's better the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the flavours together, all I've done is grab a bit of meat. Flavours together. Really?
Yeah. That is so good.
For a
The
half
meat
hour.
is tender.
Yeah, the meat's tender.
It's taken half an hour. Can taste the mushroom because I've used 300
Mushrooms.
grams of mushrooms. Yeah, that is really good. Nice and creamy. But there's no cream. We use light sour cream. You could use Greek yogurt if that's all you had. Because we thought that was going to be the case. Remember, we couldn't get sour creams out of stock where we are.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so we actually had to buy Buller rather than Coles.
Light cream and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, light sour cream. So yeah, it's not as if it's fully loaded with fatty cream or anything
A
like
little
that.
bit more seasoning, I reckon, is all.
Do you reckon more?
A little bit more. I'm just being pedantic. Like it's really nice.
I did put some in.
Pasta's beautiful.
You should see how much pepper I put in. You would have had a fit if you had seen.
I know. Like I'm going to hold off on eating this tonight.
Well, there's
because
enough
it's
for
gonna be
tomorrow anyway.
so good tomorrow.
You'll.
I reckon this is a tomorrow dish, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you cooked all that once during the week, say on a Monday,
That's got to be 6 people.
yeah,
If they're depending on how much people eat, I suppose.
these bowls are bigger than my head, and I'm going to decent sized head.
Yeah. But that's really delicious.
It's beautiful.
And
but I
super
just
easy.
know that it's going to be really beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah. But like we were saying, it's like
Half an
it's
hour.
like spaghetti or
Trust me,
anything
I'll
like
eat
that.
a lot of this tonight.
Yeah. All right. Well. Oh no, where has it gone? I haven't got a. It's
This thing's jumping all over the place.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Don't forget your photo. Did you take your photo, Jodie Ann?
Oh, I didn't take a photo. Have we
Thanks,
ever used
everyone.
the one bottle? Oh yeah, cool.
That one,
I'll do
you'll
that
have
one.
to. Why don't you see?
Actually, you know what? No. What I'll do, I'll take a photo later. We'll set that aside. I will get some pasta, some parsley and stuff, and I'll do a decent photo with that one later. So, what have we got to recap?
Every mouthful's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Like you punched it out quick. That meat was mooing 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's just that flavour into the meat is happening as we speak.
Let's have a quick
The
squeeze
rest of the
through
flavours are beautiful. I'll go here.
some any questions or.
Don't forget your
whatever.
photo. Yep. Thanks.
Ellie's just arrived.
Ned's just gone with pick guys. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You guys are amazing.
Sam's going to bring her own tree next time.
Yeah, we
We're
just
going backwards.
keep freezing. On both. So it's not just one or the other.
So we're sorry guys, we're seeing the pictures freezing up there. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Let's I'll just do one
It's
quick
just
thing.
frozen
See-
right with me feeding me face.
Yeah, right. No, we've got full strength on the
Oh.
look at that, it's gone again. What?
I need to wait for this to come up.
Oh yeah. So we'll do another Facebook. Oh, Murph just joined. Hey Murph. Got a very, very good photo of some very, very nice bread today that I might share with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we might not. Could be top secret.
No, well hopefully he can do something with it as well.
So we're waiting for Facebook to work well.
Okay, well we're back here. We've got
Right.
stuff.
There we go. So, oh, strangely enough, look who's at the bottom of
Don't
the...
forget your photo, kids. Yep, thank you. And Ned.
Speaking of
said
which.
the same. So I don't know whether you guys have actually managed to catch up with a couple of posts that I did late tonight of people that have cooked our food. So we had BJ. He's done a few times now our
Hey Melissa.
Parmesan crisps that we did. A few times, he said.
Parmesan crisps.
The crisps that we did with the soup.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but considering that he's only, we've just lost Facebook again, considering that, and beef is coated in flour. Oh, nice. Oh. Heather's just, thanks Heather. You might have to come and cook with us as well. So, because it's not a whole dish, it was only a part of the dish, and then we had another team, let's call them, of people who did
A great job.
a really good job.
Really good job.
And a great, not resume, what would you call it? A great.
Well, they did their own version of it, and they.
No, when it got put up on Facebook.
Oh yeah, they did a good little write up of the how, why, where, what
And
they
the
thought of it,
taste
and the taste and
the
everything.
textures
Yep.
and.
Which
all
is what
that.
we really love to see.
That's exactly what we want from you guys. We want you to stick it on your own socials, tag us in, give it a good, not a good write up, an honest write up.
I'll play the good guy. I actually would have gone for them, but they've had a win before.
That's where we're going.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. We're just,
So-
again, waiting for Facebook to come back up again. So, which is
Oh, good
outstanding.
thing. Here they
Okay,
are.
so we're back up. So, if you, hopefully everyone has stuck with us on Facey. I know it's very frustrating, Nelly. They have had a win before, but it's also happened with a couple of other people before. But Ned and Sam Closey, congratulations, you've won yourselves another Coles voucher.
Well deserved. We have tried to push away from people winning twice over, but you've got to be in it to win it. These guys
Keep cooking our stuff. And
followed our recipe. Ned's a little bit fussy about the sort of food he eats, and
is
he enjoyed it.
documented as
They
well.
gave us a good description of what they thought of the texture, the flavour, what they did to do something different. They even added parsnip.
They put parsnip in with
Great
potato,
idea.
and they use salami instead of bacon for the texture. So good on them for having a go.
Yep.
But guys, seriously, it doesn't matter what you cook. If you jump on the website, champagnefoodonabudget.com.au.
There's got to be at least 20 recipes that tickle your fancy.
Exactly.
And if they're not in your fridge, because I swear, every single one of the dishes that we've cooked, we have never gone out to the shops to buy food for them. It's always been, Jodie makes it up at nearly the last minute.
In the afternoon. I was putting the recipe for this together at about 6:30 tonight. So, you know.
So if you guys can't pick one of our 20 recipes and go, oh, that matches what I've got in the fridge or freezer.
Yeah.
And throw it together.
Or go and buy the
take
ingredients.
some photo. Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you have a win, you're going to win yourself a Coles gift card that's going to pay you back.
And I'll tell you now, $30 gift. Do you reckon one of our feeds has cost over $30?
No, absolutely no chance.
No way. I reckon you do two of our feeds
chance.
for $30.
Even the prawns, when we did the salt and pepper prawns, no chance, because I bought a half a kilo of prawns with the tails off for $9.50. They were frozen. We defrosted them and cooked. They were raw prawns, frozen. So yeah. Anyway.
Have a go at it, guys. And there's a $30 voucher sitting here waiting for the next person who has good crap.
Week in, week out. So,
and I reckon there's a good chance there'll be more people joining us. So
yeah,
competition might get tougher.
Yeah, we're going to be for the next month on Triple M on Wednesdays, and we're getting a heap of new followers. I'm just really disappointed that if we have any of those new guys that we've had such poor connection. Apologies to everyone for the poor connection, and thanks to the guys our regulars that have hung in from start to finish. You are amazing, as we say every week. But we're going to leave you be, let you enjoy nearly the start of your weekend. Have a great Friday.
I need a little bit of pasta falling a heap, I reckon. Oh no, I've got to stay in the drawers. I've got to stay in the drawers for the outdoor kitchens.
Yeah. Yeah, eyes are hanging out of our head, but anyway, I've got so much that I need to do tomorrow that was meant to be done today. But when you get free concrete delivered, oh my God, yeah, you got to go with it, don't you?
Absolutely.
For sure. Oh, look, Kelly Crawford just joined.
Hey,
hello,
Cal.
Mwah. So good to see you.
Short story, been a big day.
It's massive.
Really quick, short, great cook though.
Yeah. Have a squeeze back.
Beef Stroganoff.
Terrible connection.
Quick and easy.
But yeah, we're going to go. We'll see you guys on Monday, so get cooking over the weekend.
Ned says thank you very much, mate. Our pleasure.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad you enjoyed the soup, actually. That was apparently a pretty big win that he enjoyed the soup.
Well, yeah, apparently, because he's a bit fussy. So
bit texture. Certain textures he doesn't like, and this one won him over, so it was good.
So it's fantastic.
We like hearing that stuff. We love hearing that stuff.
Yeah, we certainly do. So look, heaps of exciting things coming our way, which obviously we're going to share with you in the coming sort of couple of weeks. But
speaking of which, Michelle she went up there.
Yep.
Positive things happening there.
We've got some seriously massive collaborations coming that we're really excited
about.
Not
ready.
And obviously the best place to find out about them is here. We always will share stuff with you guys first. And
some big stuff coming up locally.
And not locally. So yeah. Anyway, be good. Have a great weekend.
Facebook just said uru.
Yeah, Facebook's disconnected again. And we will see you guys on Monday. Monday at 8 o'clock. Tell everybody, join in.
Cheers, guys. Uru.
Hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.
Well, that's just beautiful.